Power in the wrong hands is devastating for humanity. Ja Power. B.B. King. Now, I want to speak about AI and, future technologies, you know, uh, in military and the social order of today. When you talk about industry, when you talk about, you know, factories and things like that, a lot of people gonna be out of a job. I'm gonna be real with you. Because if you just project, you know, just 25 years into the future, we going to still be here. A lot of the jobs that people doing today is going to be run by computers and machines. Okay? It's going to be run by computers and machines. So, we got to be ready for the future and what's to come. So, the wrong technology, technology in the wrong hands is gonna be very devastating for humanity. Okay? Because, they gonna use it militarily and they already doing it. To where just like the drone strikes or whatnot, unmanned, aircraft to where they can go in and bomb a whole lot of people with, you know, computers, with robots. Like iRobot now, Honda, which is the Japanese, been building robots since the 80s. Okay? And now today, a lot of, the technologies and a lot of the money that's going into the technologies that we use it's going into robotics. It's going into robotics. And every year they had a robotics challenge where you could go in there and present your invention or something like that. And a lot of it be for military purposes. Okay? Now, like I said, if man always had technologies, but the ancient man always used technology to benefit humanity as a whole. Okay? Today, technologies and the proceeds from those technologies go to the rich. Okay? Because a lot of what we get, you talking about, iPhones and iPads, the military been there had that 10, 20 years before we even got it. Okay? So that's very deadly. So whoever winning in the technology game is gonna be always on top of the warfare game. Now, when you talk about computers, now it take those missiles that they launch. It take $40,000 computers just to launch them off. And America spend more money on military technology than any other country. That's why a lot of other countries don't want to go, war with the United States because they leading in technologies. And all technologies, to be real, they lead. The only ones is close is like Russia, then China. That's why they always in the battle. Because like when that black Hawk helicopter went down when they went in there to get Bin Laden. They had to blow the whole helicopter up because they didn't want the Arabs to have the technology that they had. Okay? So y'all gonna have us like Johnny Mnemonic and shit. Y'all gonna, Neo in the Matrix and Total Recall and shit. Now, Total Recall was one of the first movies that showed the AI. You see in virtual reality to where you can go, on a vacation. You can go to your therapist and she can sit you in that chair and go on a vacation, or you can, have a sexual experience, and not really physically deal with another person. You see what I'm saying? And it feel real. But if you notice, they had to implant, something in Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. No different than RoboCop. When they implant those computer chips, the Terminator, all that. When they implant those, so you can be programmed. Okay? So if you look at it now, the TV is the computer chip for the programming. Okay? Because when you look at TV, it's called television programming. Okay? And we ain't caught on to that yet. Because I done seen people that go without, it's TV today, to the modern man, it's almost like food. It's something you gotta have or whatnot. And if you don't got it, then, you get the shakes like a crackhead. So what did that tell? The brain thirsts for more knowledge. And whatever you put in it, that's what the brain will compute. Meaning whatever you learn, that's what you gonna believe, and then you gonna try to live it out. Okay? So when you look at the movie Eraser and movies like that, how did they make those movies without already having those technologies? That's what I'm saying. The government hide technologies from the public. Even when you talk about down there, Area 51, or you talk about different testing, sites where the military be at, and they test different aircraft, or they test different explosive or different weapons or whatnot. Those areas, you see what I'm saying, are restricted areas because they can't let you see the technology that they practicing with, Negro. Because if you happen to film it and put it on the internet or something too early, then they was wanting it to be another country can get that and try to manufacture something that's similar. So when you talking about the AI program, that's exactly what it is, a program in virtual reality. Because anytime, and it'll be helpful. And when you talk helpful in areas where you talk about archaeology or whatnot, where they can reconstruct the building that's in rubble, that's helpful. It's gonna be helpful in some ways. But anything that's helpful gonna have some backdraft or whatnot. It's always gonna have something, some bugs in it, because it might be the first prototype.
I found my phone.
Okay.
And TV's done doing something.
Okay, I'll bring you the other one in a minute.
Why this one?
Just a second. So, the brain is a computer, okay? So, whatever you put in it, is going to remember it. So no different when you talk about like the children. Like now, when you teach them, they mind store that shit as picture. So the brain is a computer. So don't let them put anything, download anything to your brain computer, okay? Because that's religion or any of that is a program. And if you upload that program, it ain't even a belief no more. It's a part of you. Okay? It's a part of you. Anything you put in a robot or a slave, anything you put in a robot or a slave, they gonna remember that. It's a computer chip, a program. And, you know, you talk about Bill Gates, people like that. They had in a lot of these military programs when you talking about technology. And they have to because they got all the money. Warren Buffett and all that. So family, got another video. We gonna stay on the AI. You see, I never slack on my subjects. All right, family. Drop out. Big King.